Good evening, everybody. Today we are going to start this night by talking to the predictor Najla. Hi, Najla.
Hi.
This is the last night before we start the new year. What your prediction for Syria in 2020?
I think this year will be a good one for Syria. We will celebrate the end of the war in Syria and peace will spread there.
How do you think this year will be for Aries?
I think it will be a very wonderful year for them. They will make success of their jobs, but I will give them a piece of advice. Be careful when you make your decisions.
Now, what about Taurus?
You must be careful this year. It won't be a good as the previous one.
Can you tell us about Aquarius?
Yes, of course. This is the best year for them to achieve their aims. I will also give them a piece of information. It will be a lucky year to enjoy success.
Let's take a break, then we will continue.
Okay.
Thank you very much, my dear students. Okay, would you please come? I hope it will be a good year for everyone all over the world. Okay, now we will start our lesson by saying how glad I am to be here with my lovely 11th grade students from Barz al-Muhdatha School. Now, would you please introduce yourselves?
نور أحمد.
رنيم السيد. بيان الملاية. رغد وهبة.
مايا عباس. حلا محمد.
And I am Miss Basma Al-Killisli. Okay, now we are going to study from Unit 7. The topic of our unit is communicating. We are going to study some grammar. We are going to talk about articles, okay, and some vocabulary. We are going to talk about quantity words with uncountable nouns. Okay, now, in this lesson, we are going to differentiate between the uses of definite and indefinite articles, match the quantity words with uncountable nouns, complete some sentences by using quantity expressions. Then we are going to use with some place names, then recognize the two different pronunciations of them. Okay, definite and indefinite articles. We have a and the. What is the definite article? What is the definite article? Maya?
The.
Nice. Now, what are the indefinite articles? Ranim?
A and an.
Excellent. A and an. Okay. Now we have an exercise. You have to read this exercise and try to answer or use a, and, or the. Okay? Now, I will give you 2 minutes. You have to try to answer it. Okay? Mm-hmm. If you make any mistake, it's okay. Okay? Make groups. I will give you only 2 minutes. Try to answer the question. It's from your student's book, page 64, exercise number 1. Okay? You have only 2 minutes. Try to answer the question. Is there any difficulties? No? Okay. Okay. Now, we are going to watch a video. And you have to check your answers and correct any wrong answers. Okay?
Okay.
And check your answers. Correct any wrong answers. A.
If I'm writing to a friend, I prefer letters.
B.
Just click the reply button on your phone.
C.
You have to find a pen. Sometimes the pen doesn't write.
D.
I can't remember the last normal letter I wrote.
E.
Put it in an envelope, stick a stamp on the envelope, and take it to a postbox.
F.
I'm an accountant, and I think traditional letters are the most polite way of contacting clients.
G.
We've been writing to each other for a year.
Okay. Now, from the examples that you have just done, okay, we are going to discover the rule. Okay. Now, the first one, use to refer to someone's job. Do we use a and an, or do we use the? Yes, please.
Use a or an to refer to someone's job. I am an accountant.
Nice. This is an example. So use a or an to refer to someone's job. The example was, I am an accountant. Nice. Now the second rule. Use with superlative expressions. Yes, Rania.
Use the with the superlative expressions.
Okay, can you give me an
Traditional
example?
letters are the most polite way.
Excellent. The most polite. We use here the superlative. So we use it with the. Okay, the third one. Yes, please.
Use a and to refer to an object for the first time.
Let's see. Yes, excellent. Now, can you give me an example?
You have to find the pen.
Nice. Thank you very much. Yes. Now, the fourth one. Who can read and discover the rule? Bayan.
Use the to refer to something we have already. Sometimes the pen doesn't write.
Okay.
Managed or which everyone knows about. I cannot remember the last normal letter I wrote.
Thank you very much. Yes, nice. So we use the to refer to something we have already mentioned. Now the fifth one, Maya.
Use a and to refer to a person or thing, but not a particular person or thing.
Can you give an example?
If I am writing to a friend, I prefer letters.
Thank you very much. A friend. We haven't mentioned a specific friend. We are talking about a friend in general or not particular person. Okay. Now the last one, Noor.
Use a to mean one, not two, three, etc.
Thank you very much. Can you give me an example?
You have to find a pen.
Nice. Thank you very much. It means we want one pen. Yes, not two or three. Okay, here we have an exercise. Now we have to use a, an, or the, according to the rule that we have just learned. Okay? I will give you 2 minutes. Okay? Make groups and try to answer the question. Only 2 minutes. It's too easy. first one? Who can read and answer the first one? Let's take from this group, Rania.
Tala's father is a teacher.
Okay, here we are talking about.
Someone's job.
Thank you very much, yes. Now the second one. Okay, the second one from this group. Yes, please. Hello.
At a school on the outskirts of town.
Thank you very much, yes. At a school. Here we mean
Refer to an
object
for the first
the
time.
first time. Nice, thank you very much. Now the third one, Noor.
My brother says he is the best teacher.
Here we have
Superlative.
excellent. We have superlative. He is the best. Okay. The fourth one from this group, Maya.
The best teacher in the school.
Here we have
Already mentioned.
mentioned, yes. Here we use a school. The second one, the school. Thank you very much, yes. Now B, the first one from this group. Who can answer it? Bayan.
I've just sent a text message
Why do you use?
to refer to an object for the first time.
Yes, and we are talking about one.
Not two or three.
Yes, one text message. Okay. Now the second one from this group. Yes, Ragad.
To a friend in Athens.
Thank you very much. Why do you use a? We mean
First
here
time.
Okay.
Someone in
for the first time, and we are talking about one friend. Okay, not two or three friends. Thank you very much. Yes. Now the third one from this group. Who can answer it? Yes, Rani.
It took me less than a minute to
Yes.
write.
Why do you use a?
To me, not one, not two or three.
Thank you very much. Yes. Now the fourth one from this group, Hala.
The best thing.
Why do you use the?
Here we have a superlative.
Excellent. Yes. Now the fifth one from this group. Who can answer it? Bayan.
Is that you can get a reply very quickly to refer an object for the first time.
And we are not talking about a
Not a
particular
particular.
thing. Yes. Now the sixth one from this group. Yes, Rabat.
In fact, the friend I've just sent the text message to has already replied.
Why do you use the here?
Use that to refer to something we have already mentioned.
Excellent. Yes. And we are talking about a specific friend who I have just sent a text message to. So we are talking about a particular person. Yes. Now, see. The first one. Yes, Rania.
The send button is usually
Okay. Why did you use the here?
because everything knows about.
Yes. Everyone knows the send button. Yes. Hala.
The right hand side of your computer. Everyone
Knows about
knows
the
about
right hand side. Yes. Thank you very much. Yes. Now, what do we mean by uncountable nouns? We have two kinds of nouns, countable and uncountable. Now, what do we mean by uncountable nouns? Bayan.
Nouns that we can't count.
Yes, we can say 1, 2, 3 of them. Yes, nice. Now, give some examples of countable nouns. Countable nouns are nouns that we can count. Yes, please.
radio,
Yes.
program, book.
Thank you very much. Another examples?
Children, books, cars.
Thank you very much. Any other examples? Countable nouns, Bayan.
Apples, children, lives.
Thank you very much. That's enough. Okay. Now you have to give me some examples of uncountable nouns. Maya.
Juice, milk, water.
Thank you very much. Yes. The
Tea,
liquid.
tea, coffee,
Water. Thank you very much. Yes. Other examples. Can we count the money?
No.
No, it's
No.
uncountable. Yes. Can we count the information?
No.
No, it's uncountable.
People.
Okay. Now, what do we have to do to make these uncountable nouns as countable? For example, information. I want to talk about one only. So how can I say one, do you know? No? Okay. Now we are going to look or watch this video. After the video, I will ask you the same question. But from this video, you have to learn what do we have to use to make them countable.
Quantity words with uncountable nouns. Cake. I want a piece of cake. A cup of coffee. A slice of bread. A glass of juice. A piece of cheese. A bottle of water.
Okay. They have mentioned at the beginning of this video what do we have to do to make these uncountable nouns as countable. What do we have to do, Bayan?
We have to put a quantity word.
Yes, we have to use a quantity word. Okay. Now, we have some quantity words and we have some nouns which is uncountable. Okay. Now your task is you have to match the quantity word with the uncountable noun. But before we start, let's read the quantity words. Who can read them? Hala?
Bar, grain, item, lamp, pen,
Peace.
piece, slice.
Thank you very much. Do you know what's the meaning of bar?
No.
Okay. Let's look at the picture of the bar. Okay.
Yes.
Here is a bar of chocolate. Okay?
Okay.
Now the second one, grain. Okay. Let's see the picture of the grain. Okay. We have grains of salt. Okay? Now the lamp. Okay. Look at the picture. We have lumps of sugar. Okay. We have pain. Those are panes of glass. Okay?
Yes.
I think the other words, you know them, slice and piece. Okay. Now I will give you 2 minutes only. We sometimes have, we can use more than one quantity word with the same uncountable noun. For example, bread. We can say a piece of bread, and we can say a slice of bread. Okay. So we sometimes have to use more than one quantity word, or we can use more than one quantity word with the same uncountable noun. I will give you 2 minutes. Now try to answer the question. As groups, of course. Okay, can we start now? The second uncountable noun, which is cake. Let's take from this group. Start with Rani. Yes,
We can use piece of cake.
we
and
can say piece
we
of
can
cake.
say piece of cake and slice of cake.
Thank you very much. Yes. The second one, cheese. From this group, Ragad.
Cheese, piece of cheese, slice of cheese.
Thank you very much. Yes. Chocolate from this group. Bayan.
Bar of chocolate or piece of chocolate.
Thank you very much. Yes. The from this group, Maya.
Clothing, item of clothing.
Thank you very much. Yes. From this group, Noor.
A piece of advice.
Thank you. A piece of advice. From this group, Hala.
Glass, pane of glass.
Thank you very much. Yes, as we see in the picture. Now, from this group, Rani.
Piece of information.
Thank you very much. Yes. From this group, Ragad.
Lemon, slice of lemon.
Okay. Slice of lemon. Noor.
A news, a lamp of news.
What? Rani.
Item of news.
Okay. The fourth one, Ragad.
Rice, grain of rice.
And okay, grain of rice. Salt. Bayan.
Grain of salt.
Grain of salt. Nice. From this group, Bayan. Sugar.
Sugar. Grain of sugar or lump of sugar.
Thank you very much. Yes. The last one, toast. Hala.
Slice of toast.
Thank you very much. Yes. So to make the uncountable nouns as countable, we have to use quantity words. Okay. Here we have to complete these sentences with the appropriate quantity expressions. We have an example. I want to write a letter. Can you pass me 2 pieces of paper? Okay. The word paper isn't from the examples or the previous examples.
Yes.
Okay. So with paper we use piece or pieces of paper. Now we have to put the preposition of, okay, between the quantity word and the uncountable noun. Okay, you have to pay attention to the singular and plural. For example, we have 2. We have to use pieces. Okay, if we have 1, we say a piece of.
Piece.
Okay. Okay. Now I will give you 2 minutes. We have only 4 examples. Okay, make groups and try to answer the question. We can sometimes use more than one expression, okay? Okay, now we are going to start with Ragad. Yes.
I read an interesting piece of information about volcanoes in the paper this morning.
Of course, we are talking about the newspaper here, okay? So your answer is correct. Okay, now the third one, Rani.
Can I give you a piece of advice? I think you should apologize to him.
Yes, when Najla was talking about her prediction, she says that she wants to give a piece of advice. What was your advice?
Be careful when you make your decisions.
This is for the Aries?
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you very much, yes. 4. The fourth one, Maya?
For breakfast, and usually has two slices of bread with butter and honey.
Do we say slice or slices?
Slices.
Okay, because we have two slices. We can say 2 slices of toast or bread. Okay, now the last one, Bayan.
I take a piece of bread to school in case I get hungry.
Yes, thank you very much. We can say,
A piece of cake.
yes, nice. We can say,
Or a piece of cheese.
yes, nice. So, a piece of bread, cheese, or cake. Thank you very much. Yes, you have done well. Now, we have some place names that takes the, and others that don't take the. Today, we are going to learn which place names that takes the article the. Okay, now we have some place names. Who can read the place names? Rania?
Countries and continents, groups of islands, rivers, islands,
Mountain?
mountain ranges, mountains, seas and oceans, towns and cities.
Okay. Now, from studying these examples, we are going to talk about, or we are going to discover the rule of using the with place names. Okay. Now, who can read the first example? Ragad?
I've got two penny friends, one in the United Arab Emirates and another in Japan.
Thank you very much. Now, we have 2 place names. The first one is the United Arab Emirates. The second one is
Some countries.
Japan. Yes. Now, we use the with the United Arab Emirates and we don't use the with Japan. Do you know why? Do you know, Rani?
Because we use the with some countries, not all.
Okay, the countries which consist of more than one state, we use the with them. For example, the United States, we have more than one state. Okay, so we use the with the United States. The United Arab Emirates, we have more than one emirate, so we use the with them. It consists of more than one state. Okay, so if the country consists of more than one state, we use the. If it consists of one state, we don't use
anything.
any articles. Okay. Now the second example. Who can read it? Who can read the second example? Rania?
The Nile is the longest river in the world. The Volga is the longest river in Europe. It rises in the north of Russia and flows into the Caspian Sea.
Okay. Now the first part of number 2. The Nile. What is the Nile?
It's a river.
It's a river. Nice. Do we use the with rivers?
Yes.
Yes. We say the Nile. The second one, the Volga. What is the Volga? It's the longest river. So we are talking about
Rivers.
and we use the. So we use the with names of rivers. Okay. In Europe,
It's a continent.
it's a continent. Do we use the with continents?
No.
No. We say in Europe, in Asia. Okay. We don't use any articles before continents. Okay. Let's continue. Rises in the north of Russia and flows into the Caspian Sea. Here we have the name of the sea, and we use the. So we use the with names of
Seas.
Nice. Who can read the third example? Maya.
Everest is in the Himalayas on the border of Nepal and Tibet.
And Tibet. Thank you very much. Yes. Now the second one. Everest. It's a name of what?
Mountain.
Yes, Everest is the name of a mountain. Do we use any articles before names of mountains?
No.
No. In the Himalayas. Now the Himalayas is what?
It's a mountain ranges.
Yes, it's a mountain range. We have the Himalayas. Okay? So with mountain ranges we use the. While with mountains,
Nothing.
we don't use the. Okay. On the border of Nepal.
Country.
Yes, and Tibet. So here we don't use the with countries, cities, and towns. Okay. Now the fourth example, who can read it? Bayan.
Malta is an island in the Mediterranean Sea.
Thank you very much. The first one, Malta. What is Malta?
It's an island.
It's an island, yes. It is an island. Do we use any article before islands, island names?
No.
No. We say Malta. The second one, the Mediterranean Sea.
Yes.
Yes, we use that
Seas.
with seas, okay, with the names of the sea. The fifth one, who can read it? Hala?
The Dead Sea is an inland sea in the Jordan Valley.
Thank you very much. Yes. The first one, the Dead Sea. Here we have the name of the sea,
sea.
and we use the.
The.
Here we have Jordan, but we are not talking about the country. We are talking about the
Valley.
valley. So we use the, but not with the names of countries. Here we are talking about the valley, not Jordan. Okay. Now the sixth example, Ragad.
London is the capital of the United Kingdom.
Thank you very much. Yes. First one, the word London. It's a name of what?
Country.
It's a name of country. Do we, country or
City.
Yes, it's a name of a city. Do we use any article before names of cities?
No.
Okay. The capital of the United Kingdom. Here,
Country.
country, but it consists of
Many of
yes,
states.
many states or more than one state. So we use
Some countries.
the last one. Who can read it? Maya.
Jamaica is
Jamaica.
in Jamaica is in the West Indies. The capital is Kingston.
I don't think that you know what do we mean by West Indies. Okay, let's look at them. Here is the map of the West Indies. Here, the West Indies. Okay, this is Jamaica. Yes. Okay. Let's read this information about it. Group of islands. So West Indies are groups of
Islands.
a group of islands located in the Caribbean Sea between North and South America. Now this is a picture of one of these islands. Okay. Okay. So we use the with what? With what?
With the countries which
No. Here we are talking about the West Indies.
Okay. Groups of islands.
Yes, we use the with the groups of islands. Why? With islands, we don't use the. Like, for example, Malta. Okay? Now, to conclude, do we use the with countries or not? Raise your hands, please. Yes, please.
Use the with country.
Okay. Do we use the with all countries?
No, we use that with some countries.
With some countries. We say that it's the countries which consist of more than one state. So we use the with some countries. Now what about continents? What about continents, Ragad?
We don't use the with continent.
Yes, we don't use the with continent names. Groups of islands. Maya.
Yes.
Yes, we use the. Rivers. Mahala.
Yes, we use that with rivers.
Okay. Islands. Ranim.
We don't use.
We don't use that with islands. With mountain ranges. Bayan.
Yes.
Yes. With mountains. Noor.
No.
No, we don't use that. Okay. Seas and oceans. Seas and oceans, Bayan.
Yes.
Yes, we use that with seas and oceans. The last one, towns and cities. Ragad.
Don't use.
We don't use that. we have two ways of pronouncing the. Okay? We are going to learn when do we pronounce the as the, and we sometimes pronounce it as the. Okay? Here we have 6 examples. We are going to listen or to watch a video, and you have to decide in each sentence, do we pronounce the or the? If it's pronounced as the, you have to put a line under the. And if it's pronounced as the, you have to put a line under the. Okay? This is your task. Now, okay. Are you ready?
Yes, we are.
Yes.
Okay.
3. Listen to how the is pronounced in these phrases. Choose the 1 or the 2. A,
The longest river.
B,
The next day.
C,
The empty bottle.
D,
The reply button.
E,
The old palace.
F,
The answer phone.
Okay. Shall I repeat it again or not? No. No? It's okay. Okay. Now the first one. Who can read and put a line under the correct pronunciation of that? Bayan.
The longest river.
So we pronounce it as? Yes. Come here, please, and put a line under. Okay, you can put a line now. Thank you very much. Now the second one, B. Ragad.
The next day.
Okay, come here, please. Thank you very much. C. Maya.
The empty bottle.
The or the?
The.
Thank you very much. Yes, the empty bottle. Come here, please. Put a line under it. The Rani.
The reply button.
Yes, come here, please. Thank you very much. Yes, Hala.
The old palace.
Yes, come here, please. Thanks a lot. Yes, please. No?
The answer phone.
Great. Come here, please. Thanks a lot. Okay, now before we continue, look at the second word. Here it starts with, does it start with a consonant or a vowel? Yes, Reni?
With a consonant.
Yes, it starts with a consonant. So we pronounce it as
The.
Why? Look at this example. We have empty. The first letter is hala.
Vowel.
Is a vowel. So we pronounce it as
The.
So if the noun starts with a consonant, we pronounce it as the, and if it starts with a vowel, we pronounce it as the. Okay. Now we have some examples. You have to say these sentences. Okay. Who can read the first one? And you have to pay attention to the pronunciation of the or the. Yes, Reni?
Where is the empty bottle?
Excellent. The second one, Maya?
Press the reply button.
Fatima, thank you very much. Yes. Hala?
I checked the answer phone.
The answer phone. Excellent. Great. Yes, please.
The Nile is the longest river.
Great, thanks. Yes, please.
He arrived the next day.
Nice. Noor?
Did you visit the old palace?
Yes, excellent. Great. You are great today. Now you have to choose the correct word between brackets. Okay, let's start with the first one. رغد.
I will tell you two pieces of information.
So we use the word piece with information. Thank you very much. Yes, can you come here, please, and put a line under the correct answer? Thank you very much. Yes, great job. 2. Maya.
I want a bar of chocolate.
Yes, come here and choose the correct answer. So we use bar of chocolate. Thank you very much. Yes, let's take from this group. Bayan.
I usually have 2 pieces of bread for dinner.
Thank you very much. Yes, come here and put a line under the correct answer. The fourth one, you have to answer only one of them. Okay, not the two. Only one. Rania.
Tokal.
Thank you very much. Yes, come here. It's a name of
A mountain.
a mountain, so we don't use the. Okay. Now who can continue? Hala.
The Atlas Mountains.
Why do you use the
Mountain.
ranges? Yes, it's one of the mountain ranges. Yes. Great, thank you. The last one. The last one, Noor.
I wrote an email to my friend this morning.
Yes. Come here, please. Great, thank you very much. Yes. Oh, sorry. Okay. So we have some quantity words with uncountable nouns. Who can read the first one? رغد.
Bar of chocolate.
Yes, we say a bar of chocolate. The second one. Hala.
Grain of salt.
And
Grain of sugar. Grain of rice.
thank you very much. The third one, Bayan.
Lump of sugar.
Thank you very much. The last one from this group. Maya.
Item of clothing. Item of news.
Thank you very much. Yes. This one. Bayan.
Pane of glass.
Thank you very much. Yes. This one. Bayan.
Slice of lemon. Slice of toast. Slice of cake. Slice of cheese. Slice of bread.
Thank you very much. Now the last one. رغد.
Piece of chocolate, piece of cheese, piece of device, piece of cake, piece of bread, piece of information.
Thank you very much. Yes. And we have talked about the use of the with places. Okay. Now we use the with. Rani.
Some countries, groups of islands, seas, mountain ranges, rivers, and oceans.
Thank you very much. Now we don't use the hala with.
Continents, islands, mountains, towns, and cities.
Thank you very much. Yes. You have homework for next time. We have some other quantity words that is used with uncountable nouns. Use the internet to find out more quantity words and write them on your notebook. We've come to the end of our lesson. You have done